Hey everybody. So this is going to be a Facebook Live in my team page, but I am also posting this on my YouTube page so that people not on my team can get the info as well. So I'll go ahead and start. Let me move my table away from my camera stand. Anyway, okay, so my name is Vicki Kinner. I'm an independent Scentsy consultant. I'm a Scentsy director. And today we're going to be talking about how to earn a Scentsy incentive trip. So first off, let me tell you, I've seen people earn this in half of the time. So even though we're almost halfway done, there's still time to earn the trip. You have to work really hard, but there is still time. Like, don't give up on yourself. Even if you just joined this month, I've seen people earn it fast, okay? So I earned my first trip within the first year of me being with Scentsy. So I earned a trip for two. Now, you don't win these, you earn these. And they don't give them to you for free. Like, you got to work really hard. So, you know, that's why they're so special. But I earned a trip for two. And I will post the income disclosure agreement on YouTube. Results not typical, right? You got to work hard. These trips are not free. But I earned my first trip on a cruise through the Mediterranean on a brand new ship, the Symphony of the Seas. Not just for myself, but I earned level 2, which allowed me to bring a guest. So let me tell you, Scentsy trips are worth the work because they do it up, okay? It was an amazing trip. I was able to take my daughter on a Mediterranean cruise. It was amazing, and we had the best time ever. And then I earned another cruise that was supposed to happen this year to Bermuda, but because of COVID, you know, nobody saw that coming. Because of COVID, it was canceled, but what happens when that happens? Scentsy always makes it right. They ended up paying us out for the cost of the trip. So we still earned something. It wasn't their fault that we couldn't go. I would have loved to go to Bermuda, but now we have what's called a family trip, because normally you have to be, I believe it's 16 or 18 to go on the trips, but now it's a family trip. And the cool thing about these trips is if you earn it for yourself, you can actually buy in family members. So I'm very close to earning it for myself. I'm going to try to earn it for my two daughters. But if I don't, then I will for sure be buying them in, because this trip is to Disney World in Florida. And we live here in California, so we've gone to Disneyland many times, but we've never been to Disney World, right? So I'm super excited. My kids are super excited. So I want to teach you how to earn these trips because they're totally doable. And let me tell you, it is actually harder to earn these trips the higher you go. Because I'm a Scentsy director. For me to get points for promotion, I have to make Star Director, which is not easy, okay? Not that any promotion's easy, but it's easier to attain these as you're going up the chain. It gets harder and harder and harder. So I earned my trip when I was new, a trip for two. The reason being is you get points when you promote. So I'm going to go through the whole point system. So this time the points to earn it for yourself is 20,000 points, okay? And 20,000 points consist of several different things. One of the things is sponsoring like leadership points. And those do not go from your PRV. Those go by the members of your team. So if you're not training your team and they're not promoting, you don't get points for that. And in order to go, you need 4,600 sponsoring points to earn this trip, which means you can't just sell and forget about your team. You have to build your team. So Scentsy wants you to do both because they feel that that's the best way to work your business, is to not only sell, but build a team. So this is an incentive for you to do that and to get in the habit of doing that. That's what these trips are for, is to incentivize you to work your business like that year round. So to earn it for yourself, which is level 1, you need 20,000 points. If you want to bring a guest, you have to, and with that 20,000, like I said, 4,600 need to be sponsoring points. If you want to earn a trip for 2 to Disney, it's 38,000 points, and 8,200 of them need to be sponsoring points. Now, the cool thing with this level 2 is not only is there a trip to Disney, but you can also go to this resort called the Broadmoor, which is like an adults only trip. So like, let's say you live in Florida and you go to Disney World all the time, or you know, you're a husband and wife or whatever spouses you have, and you don't want to go and hang out with a bunch of kids at Disney, you can go on this relaxing trip to the Broadmoor. And so that's amazing. And then level 3 is you earn the trip for 3 to Disney, or you get money to go to the Broadmoor, like spending money, and that's 51,000 points and 11,000 sponsoring points, and it goes up from there. So there's people who are earning several spots, which is fantastic. And the cool thing too is I think they're letting people gift extra, like if they earn more than they need, I think they're letting people gift those this year, which is different. So that's pretty cool. I'm really excited about this trip. I'm very close to earning it for myself, like I said. And I'm going to explain to you how I did that. I'm going to actually share with you my numbers and how I got there. But let's go ahead and talk about the numbers. First thing you should do is go to your workstation and print out the info, okay? They have a tracker you can print out, which, you know what? I just prefer the tracker on the actual website, but some people like to actually see it on paper. They have a tracker for you, and they have all the FAQs right there. So you go to your you go to your workstation and go to incentive, and then go to overview, and it'll give you a detailed list. Actually, it'll tell you about the different levels. You go to track your progress, and that not only has your progress and how close you are and what you need to earn the trip, but it also has your front line, which is really cool. So you can cheer on those that are, you know, getting close and really have the potential to earn, which people on my team, there's about 5 people that I think have a really good shot, and I'm excited for them. I'd love for them to earn this trip. And they also have a section called How to Earn, and that's the one I printed out, and FAQs. So all the information you want to know is actually on your workstation. Okay, so let's go through the point system. And right now we're just going to talk about level 1, earning the trip just for yourself, okay? So for every PRV that you sell, which is a dollar for dollar amount minus the licensed products, but like let's say you sell a regular $35 warmer and you get 35 PRV for that, that's 35 points towards your trip, okay? So what does that tell you? You need high PRV. The higher your PRV, the better. They say about 2,000 to 2,500 a month, and that will definitely get you close because you also need your sponsoring points, but the high PRV is very important. Okay, here's another thing that's really important is you get PRV consistency points, okay? And that is if you sell 1,000 PRV 5 out of the 6 months in the incentive period, which was July through December, if you sell 1,000 5 of those months, you will get 2,500 points. So I know I always sell over 1,000, and so that means next month, as soon as I hit 1,000, I'm going to be earning those 2,500 consistency points, okay? Remember, it doesn't have to be consecutive. It just needs to be within the 6-month period during the incentive period. Okay, you also get points for promotion, which is why the lower you are on the promotion scale, the better. So let's say you just join and you hit certified, right? And we're not going to talk about how you earn those titles. That's a different video for a different day. If you hit certified, you get 1,000 points towards your trip. So not only did you sell 1,000, so you got whatever points was in that incentive period, but you also get that 1,000 for promoting. If you hit lead, you also get points, 1,500 points towards your trip, okay? You hit star, you get 2,000 points. You hit superstar consultant, 3,000 points. Director, 5,000 points. Star director, 8,000 points. That's huge, which I would love to make star director, but I don't think I'm there yet, but that's okay. I just made director. A superstar director makes 10,000 points. So as you promote, you get these points. So if you're starting out as an essential consultant and you within 6 months make star director or not star director, star consultant or superstar consultant or whatever, that's a lot of points, right? Towards your trip. Okay. And remember, if you make sure you're hitting at least 1,000 a month, but realistically, you need 2,000 to 2,500 a month. I mean, you want to shoot for the highest PRV possible because that's a lot of points, but you want those consistency points. So at least 1,000, 5 out of the 6 months to get your 2,500 consistency points. All right. Now, you also get what's called activity bonus. Okay. So that's it. That's whatever level you hit. And so other incentives have been different. Other incentives have been like, if you are a star consultant, you must hit star consultant numbers to get these points. This year is actually really awesome. What they did was, let's say you're a star consultant, but you hit lead as far as your TWV for the month. You only get to lead. You still get points. So they really made this trip a lot easier to make because other trips, you've had to hit your numbers every time to get these points. So what are the points? It starts at lead. So let's say you're a lead and you hit your numbers, you get 100 points for that month, okay? Star consultant, 300 points. Superstar consultant, 500 points. Director, 1,000 points. Star director, 1,500. And superstar director, 2,500 points. So that is another way to get your points. So remember, you want to make sure you're getting paid at title so you can maximize the amount of points that you are getting, right? The next thing you get is, let's say you have people on your team. Now we're talking leadership, okay? You have someone on your team and that team member joined before July, before the incentive started, okay? But now they hit certified. You get 2,500 points. Whereas before on other incentives, the points only mattered if that person hit certified and they joined during the incentive period. Now they're giving you points for someone to hit certified, even if it was from before the incentive period. So that's awesome, okay? Here's another thing. When people promote, it says 1,000 points for each frontline consultant you sponsor between July 1st and December 31st who promotes to certified consultant for the first time during the qualification period, okay? So that means you not only do you want people to join your team, but you need to coach them and teach them and cheer them on to hit certified, because if they hit certified in that 6-month period, if they joined within the after July 1st, you'll get 1,000 points. Okay, you need those points to earn the trip, because remember, you need sponsoring points. You can sell your tush off, But if you don't get your sponsoring points, which I have seen many people miss it by just a few points because they didn't get their full sponsoring points, they don't earn the trip. So if you're selling, you know, thousands and thousands of dollars, $5,000 a month, you could do that every single month and still not earn the trip because you didn't build a team and you didn't get that team to promote. And it's not by pushing them, it's by training them and, you know, inspiring them and doing all that, which is what Scentsy wants you to do. They want you to not only build a team, but build a team that's successful, right? You also get points, 1,000 points if you're frontline, and we're only talking frontline, not your full downline, if they hit lead or star consultant. So as they promote, you're also getting points. So you get 1,000 points when they hit lead, 1,000 points when they hit star, and 1,000 points when they hit certified. So you want to build your team and help them promote, okay? Not only does it help them because they're earning trips for their, points for their trip, but it's also helping you, okay? And then we had a previous incentive earlier this year called Grow with the Flow. And if you earn that, you get points for that as well. I didn't earn that one. That's okay. But I'm going to earn this one. They also give you a little chart that kind of helps guide you. This is really cool to look at, okay? It gives you an idea of, let's say you're a certified, how you would earn this trip, okay? So let's say you're a certified consultant, okay? It's telling you how much PRV you should be shooting for. You want your PRV consistency, sponsor and a certified, 4 people. It's saying sponsor a lead, at least one, sponsor a star. They're giving you ways for you to try to earn this trip. Now, your points can come from anywhere. So let's say you're better at building a team than you are with PRV, and your team is promoting because you need those sponsoring points. You can actually earn the trip by mostly sponsoring and sponsoring well and training and getting those people promoted, because that's a lot of points. You can either sell $1,000 or you can help someone that just joined earn certified, right? That is all points. Points are all the same. The only thing is you must have the 4,600 to earn the trip. Okay, so that is how it's done. Definitely first thing you need to do is go print this stuff out. This stuff is gold. It tells you exactly how to earn this trip. It is doable, literally doable for anybody. This is the first time that I'm earning it this early. Usually it's the other times that I've earned the trip, it's been a close one. But they have offered a lot of points that they didn't offer before. So this is definitely doable. So what are you shooting for? Realistically, you're shooting for, well, you need your sponsoring points. So you're shooting to at least sponsor as many people as you can that you think want to do the business. Because if you sponsor people and they don't sell a thing because they're really not into it and they were actually pressured into joining, that does nobody any good. No, you want to sponsor well. You want to sponsor people that really want to do it and actually work their business. And then you coach them, train them, help them. So I'm going to go through my numbers with you and explain to you how I got there. Okay. So let me see. I'm going to track my progress. All right. So my points right now are 16,660. Now you're saying, I thought you said you are about to earn the trip. It's 20,000. But remember, next month, I know I'm going to, this month I'm over 35, almost 3,500 PRV. I always sell at least 2,000. That is my minimum. So I know I'm going to sell at least 1,000, which is going to get me those consistency points, right? So that's 2,500 points, okay? That gets me to 18,160, which means I will be less than 1,000 away. But of course, to get those points, I had to have sold 1,000. So basically, once I sell 1,000 next month, I am going to earn this trip. So that's how I got that number. But let's go ahead and see what I did, because the tracker is really cool. It tells you exactly where your points came from, okay? So in July, I sold in PRV 2431, okay? So that's 2,431 points. I also was paid at my rank. I was paid at my director title, and so I got 1,000 points for hitting my numbers, okay? I had someone who was on my team prior to July hit certified, so I got 250 points for them to hit certified. I also had someone promote to certified that just joined my team, so I got 1,000 points for that. So I already got 1,250 sponsoring points, okay? August was a big month. I had a lot of people promote. That's where I got a lot of my points, okay? So my PRV was 2,274 PRV, okay? I was paid at director, so I got 1,000 points for that. I had 2 people hit certified that had never, that joined my team after July, okay? So that means I had 2,000 points. But then I had a previous person from before July hit certified, and I got 250 points for that. So in August, I got 2,250 sponsoring points, okay? I also, actually, then I had another person promote, so I think they hit lead, so I got 1,000 points for that. So I actually, in August, got 3,250 sponsoring points. So that was a big month, okay? So this month's half over, but I've already hit my director numbers, so I've already got my 1,000 points for being paid at my title. I sold so far 3,455 PRV. So I had a big month. And then I also had someone else promoted to lead. So I got 1,000 sponsoring points. Okay. So as you see, those sponsoring points really add up, right? Plus hitting your numbers. You get your paid, what did they call it? I think they called it activity bonus. Yeah, you get your activity bonus points, okay? But the key is high PRV and sponsoring well and training and getting people promoted. You guys can totally do it. We still have 3 months, over 3 months left. You can totally do it. If you are new to Scentsy, your goal should be to be hitting 1,000 a month at the very least. But you want more than that. To earn the trip, you're going to need, especially if you're just joining, you're going to need to pull in big numbers. That takes work. But do you want to go to Disney for free? Like, see, that's the thing, is you're not being given something. You have to earn it, which feels even better. And let me tell you, Scentsy does not skimp on these trips. They spoil us rotten. I had the best time. I made a ton of friends. And so it's worth it to try. Really put in the effort. Make a plan. See how many points you need. See where you're at. See how many points you need. Make sure you're going to get those sponsoring points. Because like I said, you can sell 5,000 PRV a month. Doesn't matter if you don't get your sponsoring points, okay? So you need to work on both ends. But make a plan of how you're going to get there. You can get these points so many different ways, right? But high PRV and sponsoring points is the way to go. So we still have a lot of time. You can do it. I've seen many people do it fast. You can do this, okay? Don't think that these trips are for other people. They're not. They're for all of us, okay? We can all earn these trips. I'm no rock star. I work really, really hard to get these points. I, as a single mom, cannot afford to take me and my 2 kids to Disney World and do it up big, okay? So I'm going to work super hard to earn this trip so I can take my family. Now, yes, I may have to buy them in. It's just the way it is. But at least I have the option to earn it, right? Once I get myself in, we're golden, right? We're golden. So the thing is, we can all do it. And I believe in you, and I know you guys can do it. You just really have to make a plan and see where you're going to get these numbers from, and then get to work. Get to work, and you can do it. You can earn these trips. And if you don't earn this one, there's going to be another one. But at least now you know how to do it, how it's done. Okay? So you guys, if you have questions, please put it in the comments for my team. And if you're watching this on YouTube, put it in the comments and I will answer questions. I'll go back through, and I would love to see you go on this trip. Really, it's once you have been on a Scentsy trip, it's like when you don't earn one, you're like, man, I know they're having fun. Because these trips are amazing. I've made awesome friends and I just had the best time. All right, you guys, have an awesome week. Remember to let me know if you have questions, and remember that you can do it. Make a plan and then get to work, okay? All right, have a good one. I'll talk to you later. Bye.